the module 3 of the second topic, which says solving the simultaneous linear equations. Now, the first question will come in our mind. What do we mean by simultaneous linear equations? The meaning of simultaneous linear equations is the number of equations are more than one. If you are writing only one equation, you cannot say simultaneous linear equations. So simultaneous, there will be more than one equation. Okay. Now, what do you mean by linear? Linear means the variable of power will be one. Or the variables which are there in the equations whose power will be 1. Okay, whose power will be 1. Now, I did not understand till now what is the meaning of simultaneous linear equations. Let us consider. In that case, I wanted to explain you is, let us consider my equations, 3 equations I am considering. Now see, what is the number of equations? What are the number of equations? 3. That means it is simultaneous. Now it is linear or not? We will get that answer. So let first equation is x plus 3y plus 5z equals to 10. 2x plus 5y plus z equals to 8 is the second equation. And 2x plus 3y plus 8z equals to 3 is the third equation, because there are total 3 equations. Now it is known as simultaneous equations. Is it linear? Yes, it is linear. Why? Because the power of variables are 1. There are no any equations whose power of variables are more than 1, like x plus 3y plus 5z equals to 10. All the powers of variables are 1. Now similarly, second equation is what? 2x plus 5y plus z equals to 8. Again, the power of variables are 1. That means the power of x, y and z is 1. Similarly, equation 3 is what? 2x plus 3y plus 8z equals to 3. That means again, power of equation, power of variables in this equation is also 1. So this equation is known as simultaneous linear equations because it is more than one equation, and in each equation the variable powers are 1. Okay. Now I need to solve this set of linear equations. So with the help of mathematics, if you want to solve it, then what you have to do? You just try to reduce the number of variables, like for 3 variables, first make the equations in terms of 2 variables, and then make it the equations in terms of 1 variable, and then you can solve it to get the equations, all the values of equations variables. But with the help of Python, it is very easy to solve it, and we can use the concept of SciPy library function here, and we can use the concept of lineals.solve. How we can do this? Now let us start the steps, how I'm going to solve it. So first step is find the matrix of the coefficients involving with the variables. Now you will say, what is the coefficient? What are the coefficients? Slowly, if I am considering the equation x plus 3y plus 5z equals to 10, then the coefficient of x is 1, coefficient of y is 3, and coefficient of z is 5. Similarly, second equation 2x plus 5y plus z equals to 8. Again, the coefficients of x is 2, coefficients of y is 5, and coefficients of z is 1. Now when we consider 3 equation, third equation 2x plus 3y plus 8z equals to 3, their coefficients of x is equals to 2, coefficients of y equals to 3, and coefficients of z equals to 8. So with the help of given coefficients of linear equations, we can find the matrix. Let that matrix given by A, capital A, and we can write it as 1, 3, 5, 2, 5, 1, and 2, 3, 8. So these are the coefficients through which we will find first any matrix. So I wrote that matrix, and I have given the name of that matrix is capital A, and I have given the name as capital A equals to 1, 3, 5, the coefficient of equation 1 of x, y, and z variable. Similarly, second row, if I will write 2, 5, 1, that is the coefficients of x, y, z of second equation. And then the third row of matrix A is nothing but 2, 3, 8, the coefficient of x, y, z of third equation. So you created one matrix with the help of the coefficient, which is given by 1, 3, 5, 2, 5, 1 and 2, 3, 8, as already I have explained it. Now, once you created the coefficient matrix, then take the inverse of this, and it is very easy with the Python programming. Just we want to inverse of A. We can use the concept of linear dot inverse of A, and you will get the inverse of the matrix. Moment you calculated the inverse of the matrix, the third step is what? We need to create another matrix with the help of the equation value. That means you have written x plus 3y plus 5z equals to 10. The 10 is the value of equation 1. Similarly, 8 is the value of equation 2 and 3 is the value of equation 3. So we will create the matrix with the help of these coefficient values, and we will give the name capital B. So capital B is equals to 10, 8, 3. And then we can find the solution of x, y, and z by simply multiplying the inverse of the coefficient matrix into the matrix of the values. So here in this concept, you can say the inverse of the matrix A, that is inverse of 1, 3, 5, 2, 5, 1 and 2, 3, 8, and multiplied by the matrix of the value, that is nothing but 10, 8, 3. So that is, we call it as matrix, another matrix, which is known as B, if we call it as. So our values of x, y, and z can be given by inverse of A into B, and we will get the value. So here, see, with the help of Python program, it is very easy to solve the set of linear equations. But when you go for the mathematical calculation and manual calculation, it involves a lot of time into it. So for what is the step? From the given set of equations, find the coefficients matrix. Coefficients of x, y, z matrix you find. Give some name, let us consider capital A. Then again, with the help of lineals command, lineals.inv, you can find the inverse of this matrix. Moment you got the inverse of the matrix, then again write the matrix, that is, create one next matrix which is the value of the equation, that is nothing but 10, 8 and 3, and write down that matrix, and then at last we will multiply the inverse of the matrix of the coefficient into the value of the matrix and our matrix of the value of the equations, and you will get the answers of x, y, and z, or you can get the solution of x, y, and z. So in this simple way, we can solve any set of given linear equations, simultaneous linear equations, either 3, 4, 5, 10, it does not matter. The concept remains same, and it is a very simple program and small program, but it gives a lot of significance for the numerical calculations where we need to find the set of multiple simultaneous linear equations. This equation I'm telling linear equations, and there I have used the we can use the library function scipy. From the library function scipy, we will call the lineals, and we will use the command lineals.solve. So when I will call the lineals.solve, in that we will write the coefficient matrix comma the value matrix. So we will write the command lineals.solve small bracket A, capital A is the coefficient matrix of the variables, comma B, that is the value of the equations matrix, and you will get the answer. So in this way we can find it out, the very simple way to solve a simultaneous linear equations with the help of lineals.solve, and it is the library sub package of scipy function. Thank you very much.